Hello, my name is Martin. I'm Dr. Meeting Design here at the Meeting Show in London. I'm here with Simona from Interactio, sound streaming translation system online. But we're talking about something else. You've been in a session this morning on innovation. And lots of innovation is happening in meetings, maybe too much. I think you have a few tips to do that well, implement innovation.
Correct. Thank you very much. Happy to be here today. So yes, this morning we actually had a session, a fire camp session with event organizers who are willing to innovate in their events. So there were, I think most of us want to implement innovations just not to die, to make it more interesting, engaging, to attract more people, different usages here. So last year, we as a software company worked with 1,601 events in 29 different countries, and majority of our clients are actually looking for the same thing, how to innovate, how to make it more interesting, more engaging.
Yeah, people tend to think that innovation is just a good thing because it's new, and it's also cool.
Exactly.
But to have something new and cool is not enough, I guess.
Exactly, totally correct. So the outcome that we came out of from today's workshop was exactly that innovation just for the sake of it, just in order to have something cool and trendy, will not really work for your event, ever.
So what are the good reasons then to choose for innovation?
So our clients choose us for a few main reasons. One, they try to make it more simple for themselves, like not to deal with the hardware anymore, not to deal with the logistics, not to deal with interpreters anymore, just to make it simple. But that will never work if it's not simple and easy for the participant as well. So that is another reason. And then of course cost saving is part of it because a lot of new technology especially are kind of saving costs.
I've seen with the Fresh conference, for example, we've tried at one conference a few years ago, we tried like 4 or 5 different new things at one conference. And obviously Fresh is all about innovation for meetings and events, but it was too much. People all had to create their profile 5 times, and it was just too much of an effort. So when does it become too much? When does it become a time saver rather than taking more time to implement?
I think all comes back to what problem this innovation is actually solving, and is it solving any problem, or we just do it because it's cool or trendy?
Yeah, is there a problem actually? Yeah, is there something we are addressing here? Yeah.
It's like the same, I think, with the event apps. It's now a huge topic because everybody's discussing, do we need event apps anymore? Because are people downloading them? Are they using it? So,
people asking questions now, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
So there are a lot of discussions. Will it actually exist in 5 years, event apps or no?
No, seriously.
Yes. So what is going on is that for organizers, basically it solves one key problem. They don't need to print agendas anymore.
Yeah.
For the user, it's supposed to make some things more simple, but not always, because if it doesn't provide any additional value on the top, I may just simply pick up the paper with agenda and that's it. So we are actually working with quite many event apps that are integrating other solutions inside to make it more engaging and more useful. Like our audio system, audio streaming system can be implemented in another event app. So then for the user, it's not only about agenda, it's also about additional values that they find there. Few organizers actually shared today very good insights that once they implement it in their events apps, the content, the live feeds, insights about what is going on in the speaker's corner, things change dramatically because people want to be there, want to see the summaries, want to see what's up and share their own insights. What
about the complexity? Because sometimes I think, mobile app can be really complex. You have so many different buttons and things that you can do that you quickly give up. I'm one of those people, Is complexity an issue?
Yes, but it's more not about the complexity, but probably about the user experience, right? So it can be pretty complex in a way that there can be a lot of different things you can do there, but if the buttons are put in the right places, if it's intuitive and easy for you to use, you will never face any struggles there.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the key problems that if you decide to bring innovations to your event, you need to make sure that you know your audience and you can help them out. I was sharing, we had a similar case. We work with European Commission's events. So for them, like elder politicians were coming to one city to discuss certain topics, and everybody assumed that for them we cannot bring a lot of innovations because they are conservative. But then, in order for this to make it simple and more affordable and like easily accessible, they moved it to the mobile app still. But knowing their audience, they actually put some assistants who could help you out to install it and go through it. The feedback was amazing, just because people were like telling us that events never bring any innovations for them because they assumed that they wouldn't use it, and for them it was finally. I learned something new today.
So what's the number one tip for implementing innovation?
So one is make sure that you know that it actually solves a problem. It's not only about innovations, but it actually is a solution that people need for some reason. And the other, know your audience. Try it out. Don't just convert all of your events at once with a totally new concept. Try it out, get the feedback, iterate, and then make sure that you have the best solution that your audience sees.
Super. Thank you very much. It was nice to have you here. Thank you.
Likewise.
Okay.